273 kes, 95 kes, 277 kes.
Every day it has become a habit. How many cases are today? And how many dead cases are today? What are the story behind the number? When we personalize, we have to put a base on the number that we are aware of one thing. We need to fight with this virus. In this pandemic time, how people can survive their daily life?
As a single mother for my two kids, it was really a bad situation because I had to manage my job. It was really nearly I lost my job. I had two kids who are still studying through online, but then some housework plus. So it was really bad. It was really challenging to manage and to survive through the situation. But then per month, almost 500 above I had spent for my house. Like payments, groceries, books for my kids, fees, all that. Luckily, I had government help. Like they have helped me to, delay my payment for my bike, my house. Other than that, they helped me to register ICNR, which is I get to take my EPF nearly 4,000 to 5,000 when I was lost my job. Other than that, they gave me RM40 rebate program, which was the electricity payment, which was 40 above, was reduced during the COVID time. And they also helped me through giving me Bantuan Sara Hedon BSH, which really helped me and my kids during pandemic. Other than that, they even gave me Samsung and tab for my kids for attend classes during pandemic. So it was pretty manageable and it was really challenging, but I can survive because the help of the government. So thank you so much for the help.
Kerajaan memandang serius situasi semasa ancaman virus berbahaya ini, terutamanya perkembangan gelombang yang kedua. Keutamaan kerajaan kita pada masa ini adalah untuk mencegah penularan baru wabak ini yang dibimbangi akan menyakiti lebih ramai rakyat. Situasi semasa wabak ini memerlukan tindakan drastik diambil bagi memulihkan keadaan secepat mungkin.
What are the difficulties that people face during this pandemic time?
First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk about this pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has been one of the major game changer in everyone's life because it gave us many impacts and difficulties in the term of monetary issues, unemployment, jobless situations for almost everyone, prolonged diseases and more. Based on my life, even I have been affected during this COVID-19 pandemic as a tuition teacher and also as an entrepreneur. From all the aspects, I have been affected due to this COVID-19 pandemic. The biggest challenge that I had faced during this pandemic was the common aspect, which is financial issue. Because money is an essential thing to run our daily life, and creating opportunities to earn money was not an easy task, especially in this pandemic time. Being a tuition teacher, it affected me so much by losing my students due to they can't afford to pay the tuition fees. This happened because everyone had suffered with the same problem, while understanding their situation is a must. Even other than that, I've been affected to my online business too, because sales and demand for a product highly depends on the customer's earnings, while changes in their income pattern will definitely affect the more sales. As an entrepreneur, the more demand for a product, the more income I earn. But when the demand was less, even the profit become drastically less. This pandemic has been a pressure even to a regular customer that could not repeat their orders due to this import-export and the delivery partners such as JNT, Ninja Van, GDX, Skynet and more, because they can't deliver the parcels due to they also have been affected by this COVID-19 pandemic, and they also have been affected by this lockdown. This pandemic really led my online business to extreme loss. On the other hand, this issue also affected my family expenses. Even it collapsed my own budget payments because those income that I have been earning from my teaching students and also this online business was used to make payments for my house utility bills, phone bills, installment payments and all. And all those payments have been delayed due to this pandemic time and my jobless situation. While I also had a situation to borrow money from my close ones. At that time, it really very hard for me to order to settle the debts. But really thanks to government because at that crucial time they had introduced moratorium. Because of this moratorium, I ran my life a bit easy because this temporary prohibition for postpone the payment, it really helps me a lot. And thank you for giving me this opportunity.
How does the COVID-19 affected your job experience?
First of all, thank you so much Berita.com for interviewing me today. So, business before I did COVID-19 was like food business. I was doing food business near section 13 Shalam, near to the Menara U1 building there. So mostly I'll cook around 25 to 30 dishes for a day. That's how I sell, that's how I did my food business. Okay, like always I'll serve with rice and many dishes. It depends on how the price ranges also depends on how the customers picking their dishes. I just provided takeaway service only since I don't have much place to set up tables and chairs. So that's how I earned. I actually earned more than I expected. Most students and also residents from the area and also students from MSU are my customers. Sometimes they texted me and also called me for their order to order their food. That's how like I've done my food business at there. I've been in this food business nearly to 6 years. I started in 2014 to 2020 when I was like out from this business because of this pandemic lockdown. Really not, because this business was a lot of more beneficial to me since like I can even take care of my children also. But in 2020 I had to deal with the situation to close it permanently as a result of pandemic. That was a great loss for me since like I'm a single mother with 2 children. I felt so difficult to get through this as my savings were over for the first few months COVID started of buying grocery items and also items needed to my home. So I actually couldn't overcome this situation, and also I started to borrow money from my friends. Even like I applied bantuan from Kerajaan where it was really helpful for me to sustain my life with my children's. Yeah, I've tried, but I can't handle it like last time since I used up all my savings. I can't buy groceries, items and stuffs to kickstart my business. Even I can't pay my utility bills on that time for this house. So there are a lot of bills on pending. So I begin to be a sales promoter in a mall brand and work overtime to earn more. I felt for sure like I felt so upset sometimes thinking about my life. But as I have 2 children, I need to work harder to feed my children. But of course, like soon I'll start doing my business by saving some money from my current job. Actually, I've already started to save a little from my salary. Of course, like one day I shall become a successful woman in future. This is for sure. So I'm trying and I'm I'm putting all my efforts to build up my business as soon as possible. So anyway, I'm so grateful for this interview session. I hope so everyone who suffered in this pandemic season would be a greater life for them. Maybe God can grant them with blessing. Thank you so much.
Malaysia is cancelling.
I don't have choice.
Malaysia's lockdown has been